Life will never give you more than you can handle, but as Marti Lamb knows, it will certainly challenge you. This isn't a story about the gym, though. Marti's challenge started last February after a routine mammogram brought bad news.
When they did the ultrasound, I was able to kind of crane my neck around and watch her screen because I knew what she was looking at, and I saw my tumor. And my heart just sank. I knew exactly what it was.
It was stage 1A breast cancer. Treatment would require a lumpectomy, chemotherapy, and immunotherapy. She and her husband, Jim, faced it as a united and fearless front.
We've been through a lot in our life, and so this was just another thing.
But you had no idea what was to come.
No idea.
What came next?
It was a nice evening, and she said, "I'm kind of cold. Will you get my coat for me?"
Would shatter the life they knew.
I started to run a fever, and I told my husband, I said, "I don't feel good. We need to go home."
Just 27 hours later, septic shock would put her in the ER. Her condition so dire, doctors had no choice but to intubate her.
Is there a point when you're going through this that you're worried that she's going to die?
From that point, for about the next 5 days, I thought she was going to die. There were many times where the doctors would just look and say, "We're doing everything we can."
As her blood pressure plunged dangerously low, vasopressors kept blood moving to her vital organs. But the medicine that helped save her life would come at a gut-wrenching cost.
It wasn't until probably 3 days later that I realized that her hands and feet, even her nose, were purple, and that they weren't going to come back.
One of the first memories is my husband saying, "We're going to have to move." And I looked up at him and I said, why are we moving? And he said, "Honey, they're going to have to take your hands and feet, but it's okay."
The infection so severe it would take both hands and both feet.
It hadn't fully sunk in. Obviously, I can see my hands and feet are black. They're necrotic. They're dead. But I just didn't think about what life would be like after.
Once you find out she's got to get all of her limbs amputated, what's your reaction? And I mean, you know your life is about to drastically change.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter how much it was going to change. I think it was probably day 2 when she was not good. When I came home from the hospital after being there all day, I came home to try to get some sleep, and I prayed and I made a deal. I said, I'll take whatever I get.
And so on July 4th, Jim made good on that deal. With his wife by his side, they flew to North Carolina, where she would face her biggest challenge yet.
I'm thinking, cut them off. Throw the legs on, throw the arms on, let's go. And now, a year later, I can tell you it's not that easy. It's very, 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 very difficult. You're out.
The past year has been marked by extraordinary firsts. Small, but no less monumental steps.
Marti gets to ring the bell.
Yes.
All leading to this moment.
Can you turn and smile?
Probably been hard to learn to rely on somebody else so much.
Yeah, it really is. Going from being so fiercely independent to 1,000 things in a day, I need some help with.
Like right in your ear hole, even. She makes it pretty easy to take care of her.
Watching her, getting to know her, talk to her, I mean, she's so strong. She's got just this incredible attitude.
She has made fans of her everywhere. Everybody that has met her while she is going through this has been touched.
Which brings us here. Only a year post-surgery, back at her gym.
Thank you for being part of our community, Marti. Thank you.
And more inspiring than ever.
I think she's always been a very strong, independent, and just powerful woman. And I think that it's only amplified all of that. But she's always had just a get-go personality and been very competitive. And I think that all of that's played into her advantage of just getting on the other side of this even stronger.
I want you to look at that 500 meters one time. Get it in.
Life will never give you more than you can handle.
Marty, crushing it. Always working as hard as you can.
You know, we lost our son in a car accident 13 and a half years ago, and that was not easy. As tough as this is easier.
But it will certainly challenge you.
We don't give up on each other, period. We made a vow to each other a long time ago, and we're seeing that through.
Do that 2 more times. So 3.